Hi everyone, my name is Wei, and I'm very glad that I got a chance I can share my job search experience and my journey with High Counselor with you today. Before I start sharing, I guess you must have a lot of questions. For example, why you or why I joined High Counselor in the first place? What did I benefit from them? And maybe would I recommend High Counselor's program to my close friends or anybody who reach out to me? And I'll definitely address all the problems with you in this session. So before someone from High Counselor reached out to me in April, I was actually really struggling really hard getting leads or initial interviews. And I think I had some troubles because first of all, I was merely applying for jobs online without any networking strategy. I was actually aware that networking was very important and even essential in job search in the United States. Sometimes, if you hit the right person, you might get a job immediately within maybe 2 or 3 weeks. But I was too shy to start a conversation, and I didn't know how to transfer a conversation into actual referrals or interviews. Another problem I was facing was I was applying for multiple positions without any focus. For example, I was applying for business analyst position, I was applying for data analyst position, but I was also applying for project manager and even marketing specialist positions at that time. And this was not even the worst part. The worst part was I was using the same resume for all these positions without any differentiation. And I realized that I might need some external help from maybe an organization uh, after I tried my own strategy for 2 to 3 months. And that's when High Counselor reached out to me in April. Speaking of why I joined High Counselor, I would say it's because they're very responsible and they explain things to me very well. So in the very beginning, since it concerns signing a contract, if I decided to accept help from High Counselor, I was actually extremely cautious. I even invited a friend to have the initial conversation with Aditya, the co-founder of High Counselor. So during that meeting, Aditya addressed all our concerns, including how this program worked, previous success cases, responsibilities from both parties, etc. And I would like to mention two things that most people might care about. First of all, this program is completely customized. By saying this, I mean High Counselor will develop a best plan according to individual situation and will respect individuals' thought to the maximum. There will be constant communications and guidance from experienced tutors as well. And the second thing I'd like to mention is that a High Counselor will not charge you until you find a job. Um, but from what I learned from Aditya, so every candidate join this program before they successfully find a job, including me, with the help of High Counselor. Speaking of what I benefit from High Counselor, so I stayed with High Counselor probably for a longer time than average, I guess, because I didn't have a full-time experience before and I was not very technical. But High Counselor like treated me very well from beginning to the end, giving me tremendous help and encouragement, never giving up on me. They helped me they help my job research in various ways, including first of all, High Counselor provides the one-on-one session, maybe sometimes twice a week, sometimes three times a week, and there are also on-demand sessions if a candidate gets an interview. So for the routine session, the mentor will train candidates how to polish their resume, how to network via LinkedIn and email reach out, how to turn leads into actual referrals and interviews, how to answer behavior questions, etc. The routine sessions are not textbook like lectures where you can learn from YouTube or everywhere, but the tutor will actually guide you step by step and explain why this will work out for you. You can also ask whatever questions you have. I would say for me, so my tutor was Aditya. I would say Aditya is more like a mentor than merely just job search tutor. So for the On the Mind one-on-one sessions, candidates will mostly require this when they actually get an interview. And if you require this session, an expert from the industry will actually share their insights and conduct technical preps with you, maybe for an hour, maybe for a longer time, and it's very helpful. For me, as I mentioned before, these sessions helped me a lot because I wasn't comfortable at all doing the networking and email reach out. But um, after some guidance and some practice during the session and in my spare time, I could now, for example, if now you want me to jump on a networking call, I can just talk very fluently and sell myself and showcase my capabilities like anytime. Before I joined the program with High Counselor, I could barely clear the recruiter's round as well. But after this one-on-one session and the practice, most of the time I could reach to the final round. And now I've got a job. So among all these good things High Counselor brought to me, what I appreciate the most about the program, as I mentioned before, is that they really care about every candidate and will customize the plan accordingly. For me, they help me decide which career path I suit the most. They increase the email reach out frequency due to few responses in the very beginning. And we will also touch base 3 times or 2 times a week, just to discuss like what did we do wrong in the previous week and what should we do in the following weeks. And we'll also like adjust the strategy slightly based on like the thoughts from both sides. I have to say my needs and thoughts were perfectly taken care of, and after because I think after, I also did some contributions. So by the time you join the company, join the program, your experience will be even much better. And if you ask me whether I will recommend High Counselor to other job seekers, my answer is absolutely yes. Actually, I already invited one of my friends to join the program, and he already had a perfect job as a data engineer. So I sometimes also even now, I receive LinkedIn messages asking how's the program with High Counselor, should I join it? And they will also express their concerns to me. And I will definitely answer their questions, whatever the questions they have, and because I benefit from this program, and I hope everyone who is struggling finding a job during this very hard time, they can also find a job. So if you choose to join High Counselor program, I just want you to remember if you work hard and if you stay with them, you'll definitely be fine, find a job in the end. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn, and I'll definitely address any problem you have from a perspective of previous candidate. Thank you.